Hello everyone. Just a quick thing. How do you guys like my new recording area, filming place? I wanted to move because the bed behind me was so boring and too symmetrical, I thought. So I moved over here, which is just a different corner of the room, and I have a cute little picture of me with Taylor when she got back from Florida for a couple weeks. Yeah, how do you guys feel about this recording area? Please tell me the way that you guys feel about it, so that I know if I should keep filming over here or not. So this video is going to be all about how I personally contour my face. It's just the way that I do it. I'm not a pro. I'm not super educated on the matter. I just kind of, fill in the hollows, and I'm just going to be giving you guys tips and everything of how I contour. So yeah, keep on watching. So whenever I go to contour my face, the first thing that I do is I grab my Sigma F05, which is the small contouring brush, which I love to death. I love this guy so much, and contouring is definitely my favorite step, so I love this guy, and I definitely wanted to invest in a good brush. And then my first step is I'm just going to go in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay in Park Avenue Princess, which is the Amazonian Clay waterproof bronzer, and it just looks like this. It has a little bit of shimmer in there. And this is actually the only step I do for contouring whenever I'm just going to school or something, just because I don't like a super intense contour for school. But I just kind of spin it around because it's basically just, I'm just bronzing my face at this step, just to kind of, it's like my transition shade for your eyes. It's just like a little transition shade for your bronzer, for your contouring. So as you can see, it's already making some shadows in my cheek. You can tell from this side to this side. And again, this is all I do for school, is I just use this and do this step, just because I don't need a crazy contour down the hallways of my school. And of course, I do my forehead, because you don't just want one spot to be bronzed, because that just isn't how life works. You don't just get dark in one part of your face. So you want to get up on your hairline and everything. How do you guys like these talk through videos? I haven't done a talk through video in months. It's been a really long time since I've actually sat down and said more than just my intro and outro. All the other times it's usually voiceovers. So I want to know how you guys feel about me talking through the videos. And you're also going to take this and just touch your nose a little bit. This isn't really to contour your nose or to make it any smaller, but you don't want just the rims of your face to be darker than the rest of your face. And then I'm going to go under my chin, of course, and down the neck just a little bit, because you want it to still look natural. Then for all the other steps, I am going to take my contour kit, my light to medium by Anastasia. And I bought this kit for homecoming. Bought this for homecoming because I do some hair and makeup for my friends for homecoming and prom. So I bought this light to medium because it does have, I don't use these shades very often. I use this one for my highlight, and I use these two for my contour, which I know they're two completely different shades, but I really like the way that they look mixed together. So I'm just going to dab my brush into either one of those and then kind of brush off the edge, just so it's not super duper intense, because I rather build up than be oh no, that's too much. And I'm just going to start back here and pull forward a little bit. If you go all the way down here, it will make you look like you're the Joker, and that your smile extends all the way back, and you just don't want that in life, trust me. That's how I used to do it, and sometimes I get too crazy and I do it too quick, and then it goes far too down. It goes too far down. and I just get carried away. And at my thespian conference, which I talked about on Instagram and Twitter, which will be in the link and then will also be on the screen, my Instagram and Twitter. So I talked about how this guy did this makeup class, and he also did a wig class. Well, for his makeup class, he was talking about that the way to get shadows, you don't have to pull it all the way down. Put your darkest color right here, and from the front it'll look really deep back there. So you really want your darkest color back here. It doesn't really matter what color's up here, it'll just make it look muddy. So I really take that advice into consideration, and I really deepen that back there, and it'll just make the whole thing look really deep and amazing, and I love it. So then I'm just going to do this to the other side as well. And I also don't really do like the whole, I like suck in the inside of my cheeks, which is really weird, but I'm like, to find where my contour is. But once you get the hang of it, you know exactly where your contour is. But on like some clients, it can be a little bit harder because some people's cheekbones aren't really super duper defined. But yeah, so I'm just going to do that and just blend it out a little bit, but just be careful not to bring it down too far, or else you'll get that Joker look. Okay, and then after that, you're going to take the smallest amount of product. You do not want a lot for this step. And you're then going to go over your bronze because you want to kind of like gradually bring this up here, but not as dark. So, you know, like even faint strokes, you know, something like that, to make sure you don't make it too dark. You also don't just want to get the hairline because then you will look like you drew around your face. And you don't want that either. Okay, so then after that, you're just going to take like your remaining product and go sweep past your nose, because again, you don't want that super dark or else you will look crazy, especially if you take a photo. And then just go under the chin and make sure to drag it down, or else you'll be able to tell where it is on your face. Okay, so then after that step, I always go and I do my blush. The blush that I've been really into lately is the Dream Bouncy blush because I've been getting into lips more. I just really want a calm cheek since I've been doing such strong lips. So I'm taking the Dream Bouncy blush in Coffee Cake, a gorgeous color, and then I'm taking my stipple brush from Real Techniques. It's the stippling brush, and I'm just going to brush it in there and just lightly rub it above where my contour is. Dab that on my cheeks because I love this color and the way that it just kind of makes you look really, you know, not dead. So then I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to go back in this palette, and I'm going to take that highlight color that I was talking about earlier right here, and I'm going to take that on like whatever brush, and I've been way too heavily highlighting my face lately, but you can't stop me. And then just go above where your blush is and kind of like at the top of your blush, you know, like still kind of in your blush, so it all looks like this gradient instead of like here's your contour, here's your blush, here's your highlight. I also just kind of like dance it across my nose. And believe it or not, guys, that's all I do for my contour. I'm not like that liquid contour person or anything, but I love contouring my face. I love the way that it makes my face look, and I just really enjoy it. So yeah, this is how my face turned out. I know it looks like crazier on the camera than it does in real life, maybe. I don't know. I'll need to see the video close up, but in real life, I just love it. I just love it, guys. I think I need to take a quick selfie for all my friends. I need to send it to my friends. Took a quick selfie for all my friends. I'm gonna send this to my friends as we speak. I hate myself. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sam, I hope this showed you a little bit of how to contour. That was my friend who was asking me. I hope you got something out of this video. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Please tell me 2 things. Number 1, if you guys like this filming area. Number 1, if you guys like this more than any other place I've been. And number 2, if you guys like me actually talking through the videos live, or if you guys rather me do voiceovers. So let your girl know. I'm very interested in knowing, so please tell me. I love you guys very much, and I will see you next week. Bye!